If you don't know already, a turbocharged Volvo can be a beast.
Here's some video of the Volvo gapping a Supra. Yeah, you heard that right. Gapping a freaking Supra. Some people even believe for it to be the best sleeper.
You can find all over the internet videos of Volvo doing car things. But our problem is, can we get our turbocharged Volvo to keep from reaching its melting point?
And it died.
And it died.
We encourage you to go to our community tab where you can vote on what we should do with this Volvo.
Join us through the sadness.
What do you want from me, Volvo?
And the joy.
Now the housing should pop right off.
I'm Gilbert.
And my name's Gogo. All on this week's episode of Project Sullivan.
I'm here. My dad is working. And my plan is to move this vehicle, the new Volvo, into our work area. To do that, I need to put the battery in the vehicle, drive the vehicle into there. Hopefully I have enough room now. Let's hop in here, pull this lever. Let's go up here, pop this hood open. Alright, I'm gonna go put you guys back on the tripod. Tripod activate. It's totally not just a jack. I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. So, the battery's dead. The battery is dead. And I don't know where the battery charger is. So I think I'm just gonna have to wait till my dad gets back. And then we'll deal with that.
Day 2.
Welcome today. Turns out our Volvo does overheat like they claim. Although I'm not convinced it's the heater core.
Ah, crap.
So let's start with the easier option than pulling the heater core, Gogo.
What's that?
And let's pull the thermostat.
How do you know where it is?
Alright, so does anybody at home know where the thermostat is on this 5-cylinder Volvo?
Wouldn't it be over here on this side somewhere?
I think it's here under this housing. That's my guess.
Alright, so want me to get the tools to start taking this panel off?
Do we need to take that panel off? I don't think we do. Well, we might.
Yeah. Unless we disconnect this line.
Yeah, and that's the fuel line.
Yeah, and I'm tired of messing with fuel.
Well, that's the fuel injector rail, Gogo, that whole thing. I'm thinking that it's not the heater core. It's not only the heater core anyway. Simply because we didn't even drive very far. It may have been a city block before it overheated. Which you saw in the last video.
Flashback to that. You get filled when a turbo kicked in.
Yeah.
And it died.
And it died.
This time, what me and Gogo are going to do is we're going to pull the thermostat housing and see if that might be part of it. Plus, the other reason that makes me think it's not the heater core, at least entirely, is that it's not super wet inside the car, anywhere. And we filled it up with water before we went on our drive. So it should have been soaking wet if it overheated driving a block. So we're going on to the thermostat housing.
Oh, that's drier than the Sahara again.
No, the water's in there.
Is it?
Nope, it's not. Hold on. Let's shed some illumination on this situation.
As I close the stupid cap. God!
And it's out of water.
And the cap's gone forever.
We're going to try to take this off the housing. We need to take this hose off here.
I'll make sure I got the right size.
Torx, and this hose.
Alright. I could just do that with the flathead. I got my nifty little flathead right here. Right, Dad? I need to take this off?
Yep.
I don't hate it. It's just that it's hard to get to. It's like everything in mechanics. Well, that came off pretty dry. Am I going the right way? Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, that's right.
That failed. That took a lot of freaking effort.
Well, it's about finding that balance between completely stripping it out.
Which Gogo probably did.
And getting it to feed. I don't know if swivel's going to help. We got to take this fuel line off, Gogo.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure swivel won't help?
Just take the fuel line off. Let's stop fighting with it.
Okay. I need a wrench.
No, let's get an actual wrench. It looks like it's a little too big, our fuel line, to be a 14. It may be a 15.
15 acquired. Excuse-moi. think it's a 15.
2. Needs to be bigger. It's probably an 18.
Wait.
No. Turn it the right way. Now you want to use your best line wrench, which in our case is this one that's not a line wrench at all. We do have this line wrench though, but it's the wrong size.
Who's ready to get covered in fuel for the 3rd day in a row? Alright, Dad, you come do the rest of this. I don't know. Or you come teach me how to do the rest of this.
You got that line off? It should just pull out and move over. Let's loosen this up right here just to give it a little more room.
What's that? I can't see it. Phillips?
Looks like it might be a Phillips.
I don't think I have a Phillips over here.
It's a Torx.
This is the smallest one we got. And yep. Found it. Loosened. Okay, let's put that there so we don't lose it. Okay, let's just drop fuel everywhere.
I have confirmed this is an all aluminum block except for that right there.
Nope.
Oh, I think you did strip that one good, Gogo.
Did I really?
Yeah, that won't even catch a bite anymore. Oh, that blows. Somebody bought me one of these lousy sockets a long time ago. I wonder if that might actually work.
So you mean you bought yourself that lousy ratchet?
I don't think I did.
Pretty
No,
sure
it
you
may
did.
not fit. I can't get it in there, Gogo.
At all?
Yeah, let's try to take these off first.
That's what I was just trying to do.
At least this one. Where's
No.
the other bolts?
They're all up there. I thought these things were pretty nifty idea.
Yeah.
We need to make a better one-size-fits-all ratchet socket.
I don't know if this is even gonna come off without disconnecting every single fuel injector. Oh, look at that. Maybe that might work.
Did you find something?
Yeah, it swivels. I didn't know it did. I don't think this is gonna grab though.
Do you know what might work?
That didn't work at all.
That socket at O'Reilly's that's meant to take out strip screws.
Damn it.
Do you want to try a bigger size?
I'm already hating this. Son of a is so stripped out too.
Hate's a strong word, Dad.
Are these the same guys that do IKEA?
I have no IKEA.
If so, do we need an IKEA tool to take this out?
Did you hear me, Dad?
Huh.
I said I have no IKEA.
I heard you. I didn't get it till now. But
IKEA?
now you want to drop your hex key and lose it forever.
Did you really?
Quick, go get me another Allen wrench. I mean, another needle nose.
Needle nose acquired. Please post down in the comments below what you guys would do in this type of situation.
It's upside down, and there's a hole there that goes into nothing. It's lost forever if it falls in that hole. I've lost 2 tools down in that thing, and I can't get them back out.
What tools? I know you lost the Allen.
And then the hex key.
The hex key? Oh, great.
Or the Torx bit. So, we went ahead and went and got ourselves some bolt extractors that fall everywhere. Great. Gogo just put these in place too. Don't tell Gogo.
Please say one of these fits.
One of these fits.
Alright, well, we just got back from the O'Reillys. And hopefully one of these fits. First try.
So if you strip out your Torx bolt on your Volvo, make sure you have every size bolt extractor because you're going to need it, because there's a bunch of Torx heads and they're likely to strip on you. We're off to go get some more thread extractors.
Alright, we have officially made it back from our little adventure.
More hammer!
Do you have a bigger hammer?
Anything's a hammer if you really want it to be. Let's try this again. So that's not working at all. It just does not want to break loose, Gogo. How do we break this loose? Time to get out the I'm Not Messing Around 24. I got El Cheapo Family Dollar socket. What else do I have in store for this bolt? The extension that I seem to have lost. And 6-inch extension. Okay, 9/16 is a little big for this, so we're going to have to get a different size to more second. Alright, so we're moving on to 13 millimeter. Now the idea is that we pound on this enough to get stuck. Usually breaks the socket, or if we can get it stuck good enough, we can just use this to take it off. Why does this thing have to be so dumb? Why's it gotta be so dumb? The socket looks unscathed. Our Duralast extension, on the other hand, probably needs to get taken to the grinder after this. That's actually pretty well stuck. Now let me just get...
You're not gonna use the Ugga Dugga?
No, I'm just going to try to ease it off. How hard is that bolt? The correct answer, by the way, is just hard enough to strip out when you use a torque. But so hard, but so soft, you can't use anything else to take it off because it won't cut through it. Yes. What are we doing, Gogo?
Today we are giving this bolt its final destination.
So what's the plan?
We are drilling out this bolt because we're done messing with it.
Well, we're not going to try to drill out the whole bolt. We're just going to try to drill the head off. So we got a drill bit that's a little bit too big. We're going to use our friendly neighborhood chain lube to cool your drill bit, because you should use some kind of lubricant. And that's what I got. Hold on. Spray it a little because it looks like it's getting hot. We're not spraying it for the bolt. We're spraying it for the drill bit.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the only drill bit we have in this size.
There we go. Now the housing should pop right off.
That took way too much. But I don't see a thermostat.
Yep, there's not a thermostat at all. So our thermostat was definitely not sticking. But this also tells us something else, because it looks like, oh, nope, there it is. There's our thermostat gasket.
We don't have a thermostat, Dad.
At all.
Huh.
Very interesting.
Is that how come it didn't want to come off? It didn't want to show us its true colors. Like Crossfade said.
Well, somebody definitely over-torqued that thing, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to get the thermostat out.
I think we have a liar on our hands.
A thermostat is a heat valve. And what it does is, it stays closed.
Yeah.
Until it gets to a certain temperature, and it gets hot. So it stops the flow of the coolant, so that the engine can warm up. Then once it gets to a certain temperature, the valve opens mechanically, so that it starts putting coolant so it doesn't overheat.
So we have no thermostat.
Since we have no thermostat, there's not a thermostat that's stuck or upside down to overheat. We filled it up.
Yeah, we did. And it's empty.
And now it's empty.
Well, I think the only way to figure out where it's leaking from is to fill it back up.
You might be right. It might be the heater core.
Because on the inside, it's still not getting wet at all.
We need to get a pair of vice grips to see if we can take that out now. Either that or... You know what? I got a different idea. Let's try something else, Gogo.
What?
I might be able to weld it in now.
Oh, you're making me do it.
Remember, it's got to spin out that way. Backup plan, we throw a nut on there and try to weld it on.
Okay. Backup plan.
It won't fit?
No.
That's what I thought. I'm just going to slide that bad boy on. Right there. Bam! Use a little pair of needle nose and we'll weld it on. Okay, now I don't know how well this is going to fit in there, so we're hoping for something better to happen. All right, we need to take this off. We got to disconnect our battery since we're going to be welding on the car.
I got my universal wrench.
Gogo's using his adjustable hammer, his adjustable speed hammer.
Don't look at our Sierra County holder, battery mount.
Might as well take the positive off too to be on the safe side. Probably don't need to, but we'll be all right. See if I can do this without starting a fire. There's only a little bit of fuel here. We'll just let that cool down.
Did it take the weld?
Find out in a minute when it cools down. Can you get me a 9/16? Oh, are you joking?
What?
Are you... I think I just spun it. Not even... I'm serious, Gogo. I'm pretty sure it just spun.
Well, we know that bolt was pretty messed up.
Custom bolt. Holy broken phone. Ooh, your phone's singing right now.
Yeah, no.
Look what you've done to me lately. Gogo is trying to disconnect some heater hoses on the firewall so they can be plugged. Well, I go do some work.
Alright. I did my little bit of research, and apparently, these things, theoretically, you push in, turn, or you push in, and they should pop out because they're quick release. But knowing our luck, it's not going to be that easy. Why does this always look easier on YouTube? Needle nose, where are you? Got my needle nose pliers here. I don't want to break these clips, but there's kind of a turbo in the way on this side. That hurt me a bit. This quick release thing isn't working how it was meant to be. But you know, on other Volvos that have been sitting for years, they work perfectly. I think that side's off. And yep, this side is still on. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. This is... I want some fudge now. But anyway, this is getting pretty annoying. And when Gogo starts getting annoyed, it normally doesn't end good for the vehicle. Okay, so I know that side's for sure off. Why is this side being such a pain in the rear? And I just dropped the needle nose. Please tell me I have another pair of needle noses in here, and I do! New world record for most dropped needle noses in a row. I thought that was the whole point in quick release systems. Easy to release. If they were rubber, this was gonna be so much easier, but they're not. And they're not. Son of a gun. So I'm squeezing together as hard as I possibly can, but they still don't want to pop off. What do you want from me, Volvo? I don't know what you want from me. God. God dang it! Was that my last pair of needle noses? Yeah, it was. Apparently the one god dang thing I'm good at is dropping needle noses. Let me try a screwdriver now. Alright, let me take you guys down there to show you what I'm working with. Okay, so this, and there's another one on the other side. Okay, you see that yellow thing? Right there, and right here. These two yellow things. I'm supposed to squeeze them together, and this is supposedly just to pop out. But so far, that is not the situation on this mysteriation. Stupid quick release. This is freaking ridiculous. I think I'm finna have to start to get more creative with the way I do this. Alright, here's an idea, Gogo. Stop dropping all the needle noses! Okay, needle nose. This is your last chance. According to Shinedown, there's second chances, so I'm giving you one. You better work, please. Okay, so Gogo's a little bit special. I missed one crucial step. I'm supposed to push in on the hose, and then click in the sides, and then wiggle it out. I can't believe I lost every pair of needle noses we've owned. And honestly, I think that pink pair's gone forever. Nailed it. Holy son of a gun. Next one. Okay, come on, needle nose. Or don't. I guess that's an option too. Halfway there. Maybe it'll be easier just to fit my hand down there. Yet again, maybe not. Okay, I'm this close to saying F it and just take a grinder to it. I come out, my dad's like, so, how was your nap? I'm like, I didn't take a nap. I was watching videos on how to do the stupid Volvo. I probably should have taken a goddamn nap. I don't know why these things are such a pain. I just want to sit here and cry to my heart's content. Because I just dropped every nut and bolt we have for this thing, and it's getting really kind of frustrating. I would go summon my dad, but he is kind of busy. I wonder how upset my dad would be if I just took a grinder to it, honestly. He wouldn't be that upset, right? So this, right? You're supposed to be pushing in on it and then pushing these two tabs in, right? Sounds like a bright idea. But until it doesn't want to work right.
Is it still in there?
That one is.
It has not come out.
I've tried everything I can to get it out.
Okay, let's try this.
I've lost 3 pairs of needle noses in the process.
Well, we'll find them eventually, right?
Probably. I've also lost every nut and bolt that goes on there because I knocked over the tray.
Spray it with PB Blast. Because here's a trick I saw on the Ford that we didn't try when we did the filter, so let's try it here. We're going to spray it with PB Blast, then with some concentrated air to clean it out. Brake cleaner would have been better, but I don't have a brake cleaner. So spray it with PB Blast and blow it out with air, and maybe it'll get all the crap out to make that work. Like get it in there. Like in there. Alright, try that out. And then work it back and forth after you put the PB Blast. Spray PB Blast. Try to work the entire hose back and forth. Get it nice and
Most
loose.
of the issue is I can't get the stupid needle noses in there to grab onto it like a decent grab.
I understand.
They keep on
that.
slipping off no matter what.
Either way, get it lubed up and worked out and stuff like that, and maybe it'll help out. Then try to spray it out with air. Hopefully that'll let the dirt and stuff out of there, which might make it easier. Make sure to get it on camera.
Alright, I'm back. I let the PB Blast sit there for a while. Let's see if I could get this thingy out now. This is super frustrating. GoPro. GoPro! Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Because you can't find the snips.
Again. Found the snips. Tell a friend. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired of this Volvo being here. We need to get it fixed and done and out.
For unspecified reason. This Volvo is on fire. Oh wait, no, that's what we're trying to avoid with fixing this heater core.
First off, we bought supplies, so let's take our plug out.
Okay, what are we gonna do if it doesn't fix the
Lose that forever.
overheating issue?
Shove that bad boy in there. Put a hose clamp on it. If anybody's curious, we are using a 3/8 threaded plug, iron. Get the smallest screwdriver ever. Is everybody taking notes? Don't get the reasonably sized one that's easy to use. Get the small one that's hard to use. And that's what you want to use to connect your plug. It's so you don't over tighten it. Yeah, that's it. We'll go with that.
Alright, that ain't going anywhere.
Okay, next one. Don't forget your stubby screwdriver. Plug it in. Now, the best time to film is when you have every dog in the neighborhood barking.
That's because I just saw the dog popo man come through. It's crooked.
It's alright, if it's tight enough it won't leak. That's all that matters.
Okay, so now I get this one, throw it on here, then I put this onto the hose. I need the screwdriver. It's cold outside, and I got the wrong type of screwdriver.
What's that one supposed to be?
Phillips.
If you didn't know, the 850, this particular model has a custom camera mount right there.
Oh, never mind, I might be able to get it.
I'm sorry, we don't have the world's smallest screwdriver. Oh, no, we're good.
Thank you. There's one. It's freaking cold out here. So I am doing this as fast as I can. I'm getting way too cold and fragile.
You might be able to get it from this side. Try this side.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright.
I say we test this thing tomorrow.
I'm not cold. Why are you cold, Gogo?
I don't know! Mr. Gloves and jacket. Hopes are high, but not very high because, I don't know, may have messed something up yesterday. Don't have a clue.
Now, when you're filling your vehicle with just water from the hose to test whether your coolant leak is fixed or not, you want to make sure it's 40 degrees outside, like it is here, or 45.
Okay, it was colder yesterday.
Use nothing but water that freezes and put it in your engine.
Sounds brilliant.
It's going to take a little bit more than that to fill it up. It's got to fill up the whole system. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so how are we supposed to do this without starting the car?
No, it's a pressurized system, right? So you don't want to get air trapped in these a lot of times. Now, I don't know for sure, but I know a lot of them are like this, GM and some others. The biggest problem with starting the car is it overheats before you ever get water in it because it's got a little tiny hose. Maybe what we ought to do is, let's disconnect this hose, right? We'll pick it up here, fill it up with water until it starts coming out here. Then we'll cap this. When we fill that up, it should be just a little bit of water it needs.
Okay, so what's that? A Phillips or a flathead?
Flathead or a 5/16.
I'm perfectly equipped for this job. Don't look at the tiniest flathead in the world.
Hey, any bigger and you'd be overcompensating.
Can you turn off that hose?
Till it starts coming out the radiator. Make sure to check on our... Excuse me. Check over here. See if there's any leaks.
It's coming out the radiator.
Only slightly. Hold on.
This is bubbling up over here.
Turn it off.
Ah, wrong way.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Luckily there's a little antifreeze in it. Now we'll real quick put that on.
Let me get the best screwdriver in the world for this job.
It's good to get water everywhere when it's cold outside.
Definitely. It's a plus.
It was 20 degrees last night, I think.
Yeah. And now I'm out here without a jacket. Because New Mexico.
So it got to like 20 degrees last night. And in most places it might have snowed under those kind of conditions. Might have been 30. I'll show you what it looks like here. Little hard to tell it's even cold. If it wasn't for my jacket.
I don't have a jacket.
Starting the Volvo for the first time since we blocked off the heater core hoses.
Battery's still dead.
Yep. If you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe.
Let us know down in the comments below what your project is for this year. Hit the like button if you think this will be a good sleeper build.
If you would like to see how we got the Volvo running, check it out here.
Don't forget to check our community tab where you guys can have input on what we should do with this car.
Remember, don't wait for opportunity, create it.
Project Sullivan signing off.
I completely forgot to do that part.
Put the battery charger back on, I gotta poop.
Ooh. I'll start blowing back. I need to get over this cold already. Do the shuffle dance, do the shuffle dance. Let us know down in the comments below.
If we need to read the script some more.
Yeah.